Hey families, it's Miss P again. I'm here today with an activity that has to do with observing and classifying. Today the only materials you'll need are coins. I'm using pennies, nickels, dimes, and quarters. Science and technology. Observing and classifying. Being a good observer is an important skill for budding scientists to develop. Infants and toddlers use all their senses to observe. Preschoolers begin to sort things into categories, big and small, loud and quiet, rough and smooth, just to name a few. They discover similarities and differences in people's objects and events. Over time, their classifications are based on increasing numbers of attributes or characteristics. All right. Today, we're going to have the children observe and classify based on the different attributes of the coins. Usually, this would be a small group activity. All the kids would have their own materials, and I would scaffold and ask questions, to encourage the answers or the ideas that I'm looking for. The first level of observing and classifying is level 4. Level 4 indicates that the child is capable of observing and classifying the difference in things based on one attribute. So the first attribute is definitely going to be color. It's the most obvious. So you would say to the child, can you separate these coins based on color? And the child is going to take all of the silver coins and put them together. And then the pennies are going to be on their own. So this example is the child being able to observe and classify at level 4. The child can sort based on one attribute, and that attribute being color. All right. Now we're going to ask the child to, level 5 is next. And level 5 says that the child sorts based on 2 attributes. So you're going to ask the child to sort the coins based on color and also size. So now we're going to take all the pennies and we're going to put them over there because the pennies and the dimes are sort of the same size, but they are different colors. Those are the questions that you want to encourage from the child. You're going to ask them questions. So we're going to put the dimes and we're going to put the pennies together, and then we're going to put the larger silver coins. They're going to stay together. So the child is sorting based on size and color. So the small coins are together, even though they are 2 different colors. And then the larger coins are together. And this is the child being able to observe and classify at level 5, which means the child can sort based on 2 attributes. And we're using size and color. Next is level 7. Level 7 says that the child divides a category into sets and then divides those sets into subsets and describes the characteristics of each subset and how it relates to the original category. So you're going to ask the child to divide the coins and put them together with all the rest of the coins that are identical to them. So all the pennies are going to go together because they are the same. And then all the dimes are going to go together because they are the same. And then all the quarters are going to go here because they are the same. And then all the nickels will go together. Now again, level 7 says that the child divides all of the coins into sets. So these are the 4 sets. We have the pennies, we have the dimes, we have the nickels, and we have the quarters. Now the child is going to divide the sets into subsets. And the child could say, Mom, these are the new pennies. These are the shiny new pennies. And these are the doll pennies. These are the doll pennies. So you have the new shiny pennies over here, and then you have the doll pennies on this side. And this is the child being able to sort at level 7. Observe and classify on level 7. The child divides the coins into sets. We have 4 sets: quarters, nickels, dimes, and pennies. Then the child takes the set and divides the set into a subset, which we have here, the old doll pennies and the new shiny pennies. Parents, you can use this activity to also focus on opposites depending on the materials that you're using. So you can say to your child, if you're not tall, then you're short. If it's not hard, then it's soft. And if it is not quiet, then it's loud. So sometimes observing and classifying also goes into opposites because it helps the child to classify and sort things based off of similarities and differences. I hope this small group activity helps you guys. Again, I'm trying to use materials that we know everybody has at home so that the small group activities are practical and you guys can really utilize them. If you have any questions, please text me, Google Classroom, email, and again, like, comment, and subscribe. I'll see you guys next time.